Corporate social responsibility impact on businesses and employees.
The social responsibility concept is leaping in the 21st century and has recently gained traction as a major determinant of an organization's strategy in today's dynamic business environment. It outlines a broad set of ethical guidelines suggesting that a person or a business entity has to actively undertake positive actions that in general aid the society. This extends to being involved with voluntary community service, advocacy, or any programs that help a specific region, as well as making efforts to preserve nature. For companies, taking social responsibility is often viewed as a moral and ethical matter. It is also a strategy for optimizing business processes geared towards improving employee satisfaction. Examining the interdependence between corporate social responsibility and employee happiness. A company's employees form the most critical part of the organization. Their well-being and happiness are central to operational effectiveness and success. At the same time, social responsibility or corporate social responsibility in companies builds trust, resulting in positive workplace culture and employee satisfaction and happiness. There are some notable ways social responsibility can help address employee satisfaction and happiness. Employees working in such corporations derive a sense of pride and purpose because the organizations undertake socially responsible initiatives. Social fulfillment derives from knowing that their employer contributes and makes a positive difference to society. Increased employee engagement. Constructively aligned and socially responsible companies have good records when it comes to employee engagement on particular tasks. Workers demonstrate high psychological, emotional, as well as cognitive investment in company and organization he or she works for. Increased employee satisfaction and happiness are among the benefits that stem from socially responsible practices. Ideally, it influences the worker's feeling, which is a central part of how energized, free, or anxious one feels. Boosted employee engagement. Socially responsible businesses have deeper employee engagement. Engagement is the level to which an employee is willing to devote time, effort, and resources to the company. Employees who perceive that their concern is active in community service, support local initiatives, and undertake green initiatives feel a stronger attachment to the business. Such attachment, along with a sense of loyalty and devotion, results in higher productivity and lower employee turnover. Volunteer opportunities. Providing employees with the ability to support causes that concern them is one of the simplest approaches and strategies relating to social responsibility. Some corporations allow their employees to take paid leave for volunteering, which enables them to take part in important societal issues without having to forgo their salary. This not only benefits the society, but gives the employees some rest from their busy schedule, which helps in leading a holistic life. Volunteering can serve as an opportunity for self-development, helping employees develop from different angles, which they can later apply in their professional candidature. Positive workplace culture. Social responsibility can be used to improve workplace culture. Organizations that practice good business ethics and have involvement with the community cultivate an atmosphere of respect. A good workplace culture aids stress levels among employees and is important for their satisfaction. Incorporating social responsibility in business operations. Organizations can implement social responsibility strategies into their business operations in the following ways. Community service initiatives. Businesses may start their community service initiatives or join existing ones. Examples include establishing volunteer days, engaging with local nonprofit organizations, and participating in community programs. Companies show community commitment by participating in programs aimed at improving their business environment. Supporting community programs. Offering help to community programs through monetary contributions, sponsorships, or donations helps organizations showcase social responsibility. Programs focusing on education, healthcare, and poverty alleviation are pressing social issues that require urgent attention, and organizations can actively help these programs become successful. Environmentally friendly practices. It's critical for organizations that wish to be socially responsible to adopt environmentally friendly practices. Such practices involve cutting down on waste, conserving energy, using eco-friendly materials, and applying green technologies. Such approaches are helpful to the environment and appeal to employees who are anxious about climate change and sustainability. Employee volunteer programs. Formulation of employee volunteer programs can be very rewarding. Some of these programs may consist of forming partnerships with local charitable organizations, organizing group volunteering activities, or providing paid volunteering leave. Through these volunteering opportunities, organizations allow their employees to make a difference and promote team spirit. The business case for social responsibility. There are sound ethical reasons for social responsibility, but there are also strong business rationales which should be equally emphasized. Businesses that integrate social responsibility principles into their operations are likely to enjoy increased employee satisfaction, customer loyalty, and enhanced organizational performance. Enhanced employee retention. A socially responsible organization is likely to enjoy a strong retention rate as employees take pride in the organization's social responsibility initiatives. Retaining employees reduces costs related to new hires and training and helps preserve and build organizational experience. Strategy for talent recruitment. In the domain of hiring and securing reputable candidates, job seekers appear to be more socially conscious and are willing to be hired by certain firms. Responsibility-friendly firms seem to have a better chance of obtaining socially value-aligned candidates. The willing human resources ought to be experts in the field, which shall be enhanced when the firm forwards its response toward responsibility. Responsibility attributed reputation. Firms engaging in social responsibility ought to enhance their reputation. Consumers do prefer to engage with firms that support social ethics and are actively made measurable and visible to the public. This act effectively improves their competitive edging as well as helps in increased sales. Sustainable procedures. The use of props that are referred to as environment patents has great potential in operational procedures. The use of alternative energy sources to minimize mitigating the amount of energy used forms a sustainable environment along with aiding economic savings. Additionally, seeking funds to mitigate outputting carbon footprint leads to new ways of possibilities for innovation. Challenges and considerations. Falling under social responsibility as a practice does pose some positive effects to a firm, but those effects are balanced out with the provided cons. The firm ought to ensure that its goal is achieved by venturing socially sustainable actions. Resource allocation. Social responsibility initiatives often make demands on resources such as time, capital, and personnel. An organization has to ensure that social responsibility efforts are aligned with core business functions to achieve a balance between investment and return. Social responsibility programs seek to bring about change within structures. Balancing these efforts with other organizational dynamics and strategies can prove demanding. Measuring impact. Tracking the results of social responsibility efforts can be quite complex. Clear goals and objectives must be set that define the milestones and metrics of effectiveness for the programs. Measuring outcomes can include tracking volunteer hours, calculating environmental savings, and gathering feedback from the community. Tracing benefits can prove difficult and in some cases are not quantifiable. Diverse systems of evaluation can yield different outcomes, some estimating a positive impact and others estimating little or no impact. Ensuring authenticity. To rely on social responsibility, one must question the authenticity. Employees or consumers are easily able to differentiate between genuine and made-up efforts. Social responsibility initiatives must be rooted at the core of organizational values and operations that the marketing arms of the organization do not sponsor. In conclusion, To summarize, social responsibility is one of the strategies an organization can use to increase employee engagement and enhance the long-term viability of a business. Through participating in community service, sponsoring community programs, and supporting Go Green initiatives, an organization can generate a positive atmosphere that encourages employee pride, purpose, and motivation. Furthermore, social responsibility impacts the bottom line as it leads to reduced turnover, improved talent acquisition, strong brand image, and enhanced productivity. When organizations adopt social responsibility practices, they enable themselves to achieve positive social impact while enhancing sustainable success. Moving forward, we can expect that the rapid shifts in the business environment will be tackled by socially responsible organizations that strive to improve life for the people enabling them to gain the highest competitive advantage.